morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm kind of lazy this morning, up later than normal, but I'm up today, guys, ready to just be a part of this day. It is beautiful outside. It's so amazing that on the days that it's so beautiful, you can enjoy it in the fullest capacity that you would like. Having coffee right now, so that is part of my Saturday morning routine. And for those who inquired about it, because they say, are you always having coffee? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I only drink 1 cup of coffee, and probably on average about 4 days a week, and it is no sugar and none dairy creamer. So yeah, just 1 cup. I'm not a big all-day coffee drinker. But good morning, everybody. I want to say welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Thank you guys for just showing love and coming through and just checking out my channel. Want to say hello to the OGs out there, my old subscribers, those who've been rocking with me for a long time. Guys, I want to share something with you all today. I had got a copyright strike. Now, if you're a YouTuber, content creator, at some point it may happen. Sometimes it can, be strikes that really cause an impact to your channel or, whatever. But the ones that I usually get are not really, don't really have no impact to my channel. It's usually, they say something like the owner that has the copyright, that has the owner to that particular right to the music. What am I saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. They are monitoring, and seeing, I guess, the progress, or seeing if it's making money, and then they are entitled to a portion of it or all of it. Well, I got a notification, and it said that I had it. I'm thinking, all I've been using is YouTube content, their music. I have not been, using any music that should be copywritten. I said, if it is, then I need to dispute this with YouTube, because YouTube and I have a special relationship. We have had some fights over the years. And so I went to it. I waited like a day, and then I went to it to see what it was about. And it was actually, guys, y'all won't believe this, but it was one of my first videos I made back in 2013 when I was sharing my natural hair journey. And it was a song that I think my actual laptop had. Sometimes your laptop have music, and I had actually used that in a portion of the introduction of the video. Guys, they went back to 2013. And I, me being my little self, I said, well, what, I'm gonna let them know. Y'all waited 8 years basically to try to come at me about this. But yeah, I thought that was really silly. But the video in itself only received 84 views. Now think about that, from 2013 to the present time, 84 views. So good luck with you guys on making some money off of that. But anyway, I thought it was crazy. But be careful of the music that you use. YouTube does have a library of songs that you can download to include in your videos, and I think it just makes your videos more engaging. And if you wanted to try to invoke a feeling or mood, it's good for that, because when I'm happy, I want the music to be upbeat and up tempo. And if I'm talking about something serious, I want you to be in that vibe and understand that it's something, a message I'm trying to convey to you. So music does help your videos a lot. And also, there's various people out there that have the no copyright music, so you want to check that out if you're interested in having music in your videos. But yeah, guys, welcome back. And today I want to talk about, I have a subject I want to talk about. I had done a video earlier this week, and I decided against uploading it. I'm going to save it for later. It's actually a video for my women who follow me that are single. I am single, so a lot of times I do videos just designed for us women, in that particular area of life where we're enjoying being single, or we're navigating ourselves through being single. So be sure to tune into that, and I'll probably do a premiere of it when I do. I just decided to not upload it today. I wanted to go in a different direction today. And today we're going to be talking about our faith. And I entitled this video today, "To Feed Your Faith and It Will Starve Your Fear." And the reason why is because of, it's because of the, the climate that we're involved in right now with everything that's going on. And, people are afraid of everything that's happening right now. And I'm going to adjust my lighting, guys, because I got my blinds open and the sun is trying to come in and mess up my lighting. So give me a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, we are living in a time where I think all of us have experienced some type of fear, in regards to what's happening in the world, because we don't know what to expect. And everybody keeps saying, when we come out on the other side of this, I'm going to be more of this. When we come out on the other side of this, I'm going to be that. And this is what I'm going to do. But in reality, we really don't know what the other side is going to look like or feel like. And I realized something as I was walking home the other day. I was walking home from work. I realized how situations can alter the way that you think about life and people. And the fear that we have right now of being close to people. I see people walking, and I live on one of the most touristy streets in Memphis, and it's the street that has the trolley. So oftentimes when, tourists come into the city, they take a walk down the street because it's just, it's nice. It's got the cobblestones, and then you see the cute little streetcars, and the carriage rides are often here, the bicycles, the scooters. And so a lot of people just stroll up and down this particular street, and you see your joggers and, just people walking. And even though now we have that stay at home and the shelter in place and all of that, people still tend to come and walk down the street. And so I'm noticing now when people are walking, where it used to be where people just walk by and good morning, good evening, whatever, people are now crossing the street. When they see people close to them, they're crossing the street. People are avoiding being close to one another. And it kind of made me sad to see that, but I understand why we're doing it. And it's because we are trying to make sure we're protected. But doing it for a length of time can actually create a habit. And I noticed that they want you to say we are physical distancing rather than social distancing, because they want to eliminate that word of social, because they said they want you to remain social, but you're physically distancing from people rather than that. Because what you start to feed here is what you start to believe and how you react and respond. And so I realized that going a couple months from being able to really engage with people can create that distance. And so will that be something that we continue once this is over? Because this whole climate has created, that fear in us that we will contract something from someone, and we're all really concerned about our health and our well-being. And also, if we're not so much worried about ourselves, we're worried about our families and actually taking things home to them. So it's really a real reason to be that way. But I believe that it's more important that you have the faith in yourself and in what's happening and in people, that we will believe that we'll get to a point in our lives where we can begin to embrace our love for one another and be able to share that with our neighbors, with our friends and families, and be in that place again. You never realize what you have until it's completely eliminated from your life, or that you have to learn how to be creative in expressions of love to people in your lives. When that is taken away from the freedom to even do things as like worship, people, I see there's congregations, sanctuaries and churches that are defying the laws to be able to come together because they are fearful of what it means to take away that ability to come together. And people are afraid, you know. We're allowing that fear to take a hold of us, that we won't be able to get back to those areas of our lives. But I think we're focusing more on the fear of that, rather than believing that these things are going to be able to happen again. You know, one of the things I hate about social media is that they have the ability to sensationalize and elevate the fear of news. They will report everything horrible on a grand scale over and over again. You'll see news reports repetitively on the same thing over and over and over again, that it, once you see something so much, it's clouding your mind. It's creating that fear in your mind, because that's what you're feeding it continuously over and over again. Where is the stories of recovery over and over again? Where are the stories of the people who were near their death in this pandemic and have recovered, and they're back with families and living and becoming healthy again, or are healthy again? Where's those repetitive stories of that? You may hear them mention a number of people that have reached that point, but they don't do the in-depth videos and interviews with people who have successfully come out on the other side. And I think that's amazing, and I think it's designed that way. So we have to learn how to starve out that fear. Allow the faith to starve it. If you're feeding the faith, it will starve it. You know, right now what we're doing is feeding the fear. And that is why we're getting to this point where we're going to allow the things that are happening around us to be the new normal. It is up to us to make sure and ensure that we continue to show what we want to show to the world, to our families, to our grandchildren. You know, I have not allowed this situation to stop me from having fun. And although sometimes I think some of the the memes and some of the jokes that the internet can have about the situation can be seemingly insensitive, you know, to the cause, because of the death and the illness itself. But some of it is so hilarious, guys, that you can't help but laugh at it. And I think the reason why that happens, and even on some of the nighttime talk shows, they make these big hilarious skits, you know, jokes about it, is because they want to create that balance so that people won't totally give in to fear. They want to keep you laughing so that you can be able to continue to enjoy your life and not give in totally to the scare tactics, because I feel that sometimes that can be control. It can be, fear can control you. And I think it's a power that puts you in this place that it can, you know, monopolize and strategically maneuver your lives for you. So I think as people, we're capable of being able to control where we are in our own space. And no matter where this will go, I can't allow the fear to impact me in a way that I go into that box and live my life there. So in being healthy doesn't mean that you have to give in to that fear. Being healthy, we have to use our mind. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I noticed that the videos on YouTube are actually down. The views are down. When I looked at my analytics, my daily views have significantly dropped. When I would get probably 400, 500 views a day on videos, and it's hovering around 200 now, and some days it can teeter even lower than 200, it's because people are not engaging as they were. You know, they're afraid. I think people are staying glued to the media, the news streams mainly, and afraid. I think it's important that we stay aware, that we stay educated on what it is going on, but we also have to know when to take a break from that and to give yourself positivity and happiness and joy. Even through this storm, we have to still do that. So when I bring you my vlogs and I put in things about my life that I'm doing, like the happy things that's going on in my life, you know, when I showed you my beautiful gift that I received from someone dear to me, or me dancing, I'm doing those things because I know it's important that we continue to smile, that we continue to be happy. I've watched videos where people have done things like created recipes for healthy living. Thank you to those ladies. You guys know who you are. People who are sharing their gardens or their DIYs. Thank you to those ladies who are doing that. Thank you guys for continuing to know that it's important that we still share the fun things of life, that we know that if we hold on to our faith, that we will be able to be happy again. And no matter where this takes us, you never give in to fear. We never give in to that fear. So I thought it was important that I get on this morning and just share that with you guys, because, you know, it's a battle between faith and fear. Every day it's a battle, no matter where it shows up. It can show up in your family. It can show up in your job. It can show up in your health. It shows up in your emotions. You battling constantly with having faith and fear in your relationships. To my married couples, you know it's a battle every day to fight that. It's a battle in our single relationships to battle that, in our friendships. One of the things I realized that through this whole ordeal, I learned a lot about who in my life is a friend, a true friend. Now, that's not to be negative about people who I love, who I still interact with, who I know love me. But crises do have a tendency to show you that if you needed somebody, who those people would be. And I didn't have who I thought. So I have been reaching out, checking in on these people that I deem important to me. Hey, you doing good? Is everything okay? Let me know if I can do anything for you. Call me if you need me. I'm here for you. I want to make sure that they know that, because I love them. I love them, and I want them to know. You know, reach out to those people who you say are significant in your life. You don't have to have a long conversation. Just let them know I'm here if you need me. I think it's important that we do that at this time. So I wanted to jump on today, share that with you guys. I think I am going to get out and enjoy the sun this morning a little bit, or this afternoon. It's closer to the afternoon than the morning. Well, no, not really. I did get up a little early this morning, but I got up and dressed as if I was about to leave. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I pray that you guys are healthy. And I'm challenging all of my subscribers and those who have YouTube channels to promote happiness out here. You know, when you're sharing your videos, share things that are things that's going to make us smile. It's important that we be aware and spread awareness, but equally as important to share those things that let us know that this too shall pass, and that we're going to get back on the other side, and we're going to be happy, even if it is a new normal. We're going to learn how to create that, because life is ever progressing and changing, and we as human beings have to learn how to do that. What is the thing that I say all the time? Be flexible. Make sure you're always flexible with the changes that are coming, because they're going to always forever be changes in life. So thank you guys for tuning in today. I pray that you have a wonderful rest of the weekend, whatever you may be doing. Remember that I love you. And remember, I wish you peace and love every day. So I will see you guys in a later video.